Would you like to live on the water but you get seasick? We have a perfect solution for you. Today we're going to be touring brand new Arca 50. This is going to be something completely different we've never had on the channel, and I'm super excited to show it to you. Welcome aboard. In case you're wondering what this is, just wait a little bit and we'll explain it to you. And can you hear the sound of the water, the sound of the waves? It's actually really rough in the bay right now, but we are completely still.
All right, so for those of you which are not familiar with the Arc Up concept, it's a boat, but it has these long pillars in all four corners. As you can see, it's nicely hidden actually in the structure. It continues on through, and then they come out on the bottom and actually lift the entire structure up, and you're completely stable. You can stop at any point. It's self-leveling. Even right now, you can see it is rough. We have lots of waves here. We can even see the bow thruster tunnel right there, which is out of the water right now. So the sound we're hearing is actually the waves slapping a little bit underneath the catamaran hulls. So of course, if you would put it a little bit higher, you wouldn't have that. But right now we have it lower, so we can actually step on and off comfortably here on the dock because it's high tide. So then, as you guys can see, Victoria is standing on one of these winglets there. Then on the side, you can see we cannot flip it down all the way here, but this is also hydraulically operated, so it can actually lower down to like a 90-degree angle. So if you come with your tender or you have a friend come over, they can tie up their pop-up cleats on there, we're going to see later. We have it actually folded down over there on the port side, as you guys can see right there. And then these wings, obviously underway, you would fold them up. You can also fold these guys up here, or you can leave them down. It's up to you. And then lock it all together and actually button up the hatches more, so to speak. If there's a storm coming, you just flip everything up, protect your windows because they would be fully protected, and move to the next place or weather out a storm, whatever it might be. Pretty cool. Of course, we do have an anchor as well. It is a proper vessel. Wow.
All right, just heads up, you guys. It might be a little bit loud because we have a lot of waves in the bay today. It's really, really windy, so bear with us. But this is actually really romantic if you're living on this boat, this vessel, this house. We have to decide in the comments later, what do we classify this?
Should we walk over to the other side because it's a little quieter over there?
Okay, let's do it. Anyway, so what I'm saying is, oh yeah, this is beautiful. Just envision that you are living in this space. You wake up in the morning, all of these sliding doors are open, and you're hearing the sound of the waves. I mean, how amazing is that?
And a beautiful breeze goes through, and if you don't want to have the breeze go through and you don't want to hear the waves, you just turn your air conditioner on.
So, where do we start? Let's start here and make our way in and show you the interior.
Okay.
But first, this is obviously a massive, important piece of design of this vessel. And we're gonna take this tour as a vessel because it is. It's got an engine, it's got a helm, it's got an anchor, it's floating, it's a vessel.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is. So here we can see one more time what I mentioned a moment ago. These are kind of like fold-down boowarks, but they're folding down all the way around. In this case, obviously, to give you the ability to come in with a tender or another boat and raft up, tie up to, and actually get on board.
This would be such a good moment for a payback, wouldn't it?
No, that's not fair. Yours was clear, beautiful Bohemian water, and not the bay. Yeah, no, not fair, not fair.
Can't do that.
Not fair.
Okay, so just to give you a little bit of stats. It's a 16-foot beam when these boowarks are all folded up and protected.
Wow.
Which is amazing for some serious weather, right? If you got a tropical storm, a hurricane going through, But once you fold them out, it's another 20 feet. 20 feet, so it's a 36-foot beam altogether.
Wow.
It's insane. You can put loungers here, your outdoor furniture, anything you like. It is a fantastic entertainment platform.
And it's completely wrapping around.
Goes all
the way
around.
around.
Exactly. So you can see it.
Should we start aft like we normally do?
Yes, let's do it.
I really like this flooring actually they choose here. It's like some kind of composite flooring with a non-skid finish, and it
Yeah, it
obviously
feels
has
really
lots
good.
of holes in it, so there's no water standing on it.
So we have our swim bladder right here, cleats, transom shower, very nice. You've got your diesel, your waste.
Air intakes, ventilation. Then down here we see the propeller, which can turn actually more like an Azipod. So you don't need a stern thruster, you just turn the propeller and maneuver the boat really easily, especially in combination with the bow thruster.
Then we have our shore power inlet, another water fill, and a waste. Just wanted to say there are massive waste tanks. There's 750 gallons each, one for gray water, one for black water. So you're able to stay out there for quite a while. I mean, just to give you an example, some of you are often asking us this question. We lived for 8 years on a boat with a 55-gallon
Holding tank.
black water tank, and that lasted us about 5 to 7 days living
Yes.
on it full time. So 750 gallons is a lot.
That's a lot, for
Yeah.
sure.
All right, let's go back. And we're gonna start this tour with our salon. As you can tell, all the doors are open right now. The AC is off. Actually, this
Actually,
one
this one's
is
closed.
not open, but it is so nice in here. No AC is running. I mean, it's not a super hot day actually for once in Florida, but it's still, the sun's out, it's warm. And it's really nice and breezy in here. And the sound of this, if we weren't filming, I wouldn't care. I just would love this.
I just want to take a nap right now.
I know, it kind of puts you like in a really good napping mood. Okay, so there are a few different layouts of this RCOP 50. They've got 3 already in the build, so this is hall number 1. They have a 1-bedroom layout. They have a 2-bedroom layout. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 2 staterooms, 2 heads. Let's keep it boaty. And there's also, I believe, like a studio layout, so just one big massive space. So this is cool because this will show us a perfect setup for 4, and what I would say like the most comfortable max capacity would be on this boat.
Well, the living space on this level alone, interior living space, is 660 square feet, right?
Yeah, which I think feels like a lot bigger. I kind of
agree.
wish we would have said it afterwards.
It does feel a lot bigger because you have windows all around.
Yeah. So this is our salon, our living room. Loose furnitures, you can set it up any way you like whenever you get your RCOP. There's some access hatches on the floor like you would be used to on a vessel. So this could also be, you know, a TV and a couch and like a typical living room setup. Anything you like.
It's a good amount of space, honestly.
On this side, we have our galley, which is all Miele appliances, and it is everything you need. But let's check it out. So we have storage here. They're still commissioning this vessel. It's brand new, you guys, literally. That's why we're one of the very first few to film it. So just some stuff you'll see they're still putting stuff together. So we have a microwave oven, a dishwasher, check. Then we have a sink right here, some more storage, garbage here, storage on top. Induction 4-burner cooktop, I have a hood dedicated to it.
No, it's just like this.
What am I doing wrong? Ah, I did it. I hope somebody was watching us because it was pretty entertaining for a moment. When Rico's like engineering brain was losing it. Like, what do you mean you can close this?
It's pretty cool, actually. I've never seen this mechanism.
Wow, that's tricky.
Yeah, really
very
cool.
tricky.
Really
Okay,
cool.
continuing on. We got very distracted by drawers. We have a refrigerator right here
Full size, yeah,
and a freezer
with an ice maker.
with an ice maker. Yeah, everything you need. I mean, it's a small galley, but again, if you wanted to use the space different, if you wanted to do one bedroom, what I would do is make a really cool island here, because that whole room there we're gonna visit next is still part of your living room. So you'd make an island, make this,
Oh,
this
yeah.
galley bigger, and then you'll kind of pull, you can still have your dining, and then you pull your living room that way, and you have your couch and your TV and
Okay.
everything that way.
So, which way are we going? Forward or aft?
Well, I think we should start after and
Okay,
work our way forward.
let's do that.
So the cool thing here, the staterooms are equal. So we're really not compromising anything here. All right, before we show you the staterooms, just wanted to ask you guys, please take a second to hit that like button, subscribe, and write us a few comments. If you're not seeing our videos on a regular basis, make sure to unsubscribe, resubscribe, and hit that little notification bell. It makes a huge difference, and it's helping us to keep bringing you guys fantastic content. All right, let's go. So come on in.
Oh, wow. That's
How
a king
cool
size
is
bed.
that? King size bed. We have sliding doors everywhere. How amazing is this? I mean, I just want to do. Do you think they'll let us do like a staycation?
I think we should.
Staycation for a weekend. You
Yeah.
guys put in the comments. Would you like to see us do a 2-night staycation on this boat?
Yep, we can come with a tender, no problem. Just dock it up somewhere in the bay, in the middle of nowhere.
Put in the comments. Vote for us, please. I think I would love that. How cool. All right,
We need to
continue.
experience this in order to really
I agree,
be
to give
able
our full
to,
feedback.
right?
With all our experience of liveaboard. Okay, so we have air conditioning everywhere.
Yep.
There's some exposed shelving there. Night lights.
Oh, this is cool. They have wireless chargers.
Yeah, because you don't really have your typical nightstand, but you still have a spot to be able to put your phone.
And I like this whole contraption here.
Yeah,
It
it's
has the
cute.
reading light, but also the indirect light. When you're laying in bed, you don't want the bright light. You just, have the little indirect light going up.
Agreed. All right, come on over here. We have our hanging locker with some shelving here. They just left it open because clearly it's not bothering anybody here. We have pocket doors right here because on this side we have our head. Massive sliding door. Imagine you're at Anchorage somewhere, there's no one around, you just open everything up. How cool is this? We have a sink, mirror right here. We have our head. So you actually have domestic toilets because they want you to feel like you are in the house, not necessarily a boat. So check out the shower. 2-person shower with a massive rain head.
Beautiful.
Very nice. Yeah, great size. Okay, and let's go check out the second stateroom. So I would say this is the owner suite, but you know what? They're the same. Literally the same. There's only one small difference. On this side, forward, we have windows and not a sliding door.
Oh, I see.
That's the only difference, really. The rest, it is equal. It's the same king size bed again. Very nice. You have your closet here. There's some kind of access underneath. Another interesting detail here, this is actually your day head as well. So it's shared. So here you have a pocket door right here from our living room, from the salon, and you can just come right in, use the head, separate that. So yeah, I guess that would be more of an owner suite because you don't want people to go through your room to the
Yeah.
head, and you will use this. But exactly the same size, equal. Very nice. Then there's a door right here. And for those of you that are saying, okay, Victoria, that's cool, but where's the washer and dryer? We have a utility closet right here with a washer and dryer combo. And there's a breaker panel.
Yep, got the breaker panel right here for your electrical system. Obviously, we have the 240 volt, 120 volt system here, and then also some low voltage breakers here for your lights and so on. And we have satellite internet as well.
Okay, but that's not all.
No.
So we still have
The
a
basement.
massive fly bridge. I feel like we're like, what is this? Open
Boat window shopping or
Yeah,
what?
no, but it's like an open. What's it called?
Open house?
Open house. Yeah, you know, people do open house. They just go to open houses.
Yeah.
That's how I feel right now. It's like
Okay.
staged and it's kind of fun. We haven't done that in a long time. Check this out. boat. I don't know if you guys are boat shopping or not, but if you are, in case you don't know, we do own a brokerage. So if you need any help, and you're looking for an honest broker, the one that might tell you
Exactly.
that's what you want to buy, don't do it,
Then
you might want to call him.
contact us. So yeah, we can definitely help. If you're new to boating, if it's your first boat, or if you want to just step up to the next one and you're sick of dealing with brokers which just want to sell you anything to get the signature,
Used boat salesman.
put the signature on the contract, just reach out to us, send us an email, shoot us an email. We can help you.
Also, if you guys are selling your boat,
Yeah.
and want to make sure you get a proper broker that's actually going to present you all the offers.
Which doesn't always happen.
Yeah, a bit of a sore subject sometimes in the industry, if you know what I mean, wink, wink. So if you want
Most
somebody
of the owners
honest,
don't even know about it.
Exactly. Just reach out. Anyway, let's continue with the tour.
Okay.
Well, first, let's talk about this weather door. How cool is this? It is massive.
It's huge.
It's huge, but it's really easy to use, right?
Yeah, you want to just close it?
Yeah,
Hold
so I
pull
just
the rope,
pull the rope.
There you go.
Ta-da! Really easy, very safe, so you can close it up. And where do we start?
Yeah.
You want to start forward
Start
or
on the bow.
aft?
Yeah.
Start on the bow, okay. All right, so forward we have our helm. As promised, you guys, there's a built-in seating right here. Looks like this here.
You can remove.
Yes, exactly.
There we go. You just fold it up, and then you actually have space to.
But
maneuver.
honestly, since you're not that tall, put it back,
Yeah.
jump on top of it.
Oh yeah, that's
That's good,
that's
huh?
it. That's it.
That's
Now
it.
I can see everything.
Yeah, so if you're a basketball player, you can fold this back. But if you're not a basketball player,
Like me,
yeah.
then you don't.
Okay, tour of the helm. How's visibility?
Pretty good. You can see the bow completely. There are cameras all the way around, including the aft. So you can pull up the cameras as well. At the stern, got our VHF radio here, got our bilge pumps here, anchor switch, horn switch, navigation lights. This is the selector for the Azipod, the main engine in the back, which has 50 kW. Our bow thruster control, throttle control, and then this here is the control panel for the fold down extensions, but also for the pillars, which can actually lift you out of the water or put you back into the water.
Yeah, so we haven't talked about that yet. How high can you go?
I believe it's 17 feet
Yeah.
on this one, on the RCAP 50. So 17 feet, so if you're in 10 foot of water,
From the ground.
from the ground, yeah. If you're in
Yeah.
10 foot of water, you can get up 7 feet out of the water
So
as a total.
as we promised you guys, if you get seasick, this is your perfect solution to having life on board. Obviously, you're not going to be cruising an ocean with it. I mean, let's get real, right? The real purpose of this is to be able to be waterfront living on the water, either an extension of your house, having a houseboat, a luxury houseboat, you can take out and put yourself in the middle of this bay, you know, and enjoy without having any movement.
And
Complete still.
It's officially
no
a
movement.
boat.
Yes.
So you don't need any building permits or anything. So
No.
if you want just a quick solution, let's say you're remodeling your house and you want to not stay in a hotel, that would be the way to go. You just buy one of these guys, you move into your RCAP, and then you do everything you need to do on your property, for example. You're completely self-contained. You have tons of solar on top. They can produce, obviously the most of the production will be from the top, but also reflection rise from the bottom, it will help as well. So they're dual-sided. Then you have
Two-faced or something? Dual-faced.
dual-faced. Then you do have a 75 kW house bank, battery bank, which then can supply your entire RCAP with power during the night or also for propulsion. So on a sunny day, this boat can cruise indefinite without depleting the battery bank. So that's pretty cool as well.
But it's got a 400 nautical mile range at 8.5 knots.
Without the generator.
Correct.
Yeah. So then there is a generator. It's a diesel generator as well for the cloudy days or the rainy days, whatever it is. Get into the evening hours or early morning hours where you don't have the sun at all. You do have a diesel generator which can supply obviously power for the main engine, the electric motor, and your house as well.
Yeah, so a few different ways I can see people using this yacht. One of them being as primary residence, of course, you can do that. As living on a boat in a bay or in the marina, or renting a dock from a house, which people do all the time. Another one, as Rico mentioned, remodeling your house and using this as your residence and then either selling it or keeping it. Another one is putting it as a guest house on your property. So a guest house you can actually take out and go for a harbor cruise, which is pretty freaking cool to be able to do that. And of course, as an extension entertainment platform, if you can afford to do that, that's pretty cool. You're like, hey, we're gonna take this out, we're gonna anchor right there, and we're just gonna have an incredible day in the water, let our friends come to us with boats.
No, think of dinner party.
Yeah.
This is a whole different ball game or dinner party here.
Very different ball game.
You get your guests on board, you leave your dock, and like you said, just straight somewhere in the middle of the bay, you just drop not the anchor, you drop the pylons and lift yourself out. Completely stable. Nobody needs to worry about a red wine glass tipping over.
Nothing.
Anything like this. You can have a phenomenal dinner party. Just nobody can leave early.
Yeah, that's true. They have to stay until you come back. Or if somebody's picking them up with a boat, they can leave.
Okay,
anytime.
let's show us around here.
Okay, there are a few different things you can do here. I'm sure that they're offering different options, but right here we have a bit of an outdoor kitchen. We have an electric grill here, Kenyon. We have an ice maker. There's a bit of storage underneath here. There's trash can and a very large sink. There's still tons of space here, actually.
There's a freshwater hookup, a quick connect.
Oh, nice. You can rinse this area, or on, I think, hole number 2, they have a jacuzzi spec here.
Oh, wow.
So they have a hot tub. Very, very cool. So yeah, that would be your water hookup. Yeah, exactly.
I really like the construction of the hot tub here. First of all, it is really tall, right?
Yes.
I mean,
looks very sturdy.
Very, very sturdy. And then the solar panels still let a little bit of light through.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. It's so tall. It's crazy tall.
And what I really like too, that they have proper rails on top, but then they use the stainless steel wires, so it keeps it really open. Like when you sit on the furniture, you have a pretty much unobstructed view.
So same here, we have a built-in seating aft, but this is a loose furniture, so you guys can kind of use your imagination on what you would put here. Actually, put in the comments how you would use the space. Would you have a hot tub? Would you rather have a massive alfresco dining table is what I think I would do. That would be my choice. You can just have one of these blow-up hot tubs, and whenever you need one, you just put it up. But having like a really cool dining for, 8 or 10 people, or even, you could have 14. Thanksgiving dinner, huh? Yep. What a Florida way of doing Thanksgiving dinner. Anyway, big build out here, and some of these are access and some of these are actually storage. So there's a lot of them around, and you have extra space to be able to put stuff.
Yeah, I would definitely have a dinner table here.
Yeah, that would be, Thanksgiving is coming up, so.
It's so much space.
It's so cool.
Theoretically, you don't just have 660 square feet because this is your extended living space here, full blown.
No, you have over 2,200 square feet altogether, with the bulwarks out, with all this space. It's massive. It's a lot of space for a 50-footer.
Honestly, you and I don't need more than that.
No, it's amazing. Are you kidding? Yeah, I would make one of those an office, and one is your stateroom, an office like maybe with like a cool Murphy bed that has the desk built in, so it could be an office, and then you can put a Murphy bed down.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Maybe
envisioning.
make it a little smaller, that room, so this way you have a little extra space for the living room.
Yeah, exactly. But if you really think about this, right? If you really want to go all out and go crazy here, you could also do some kind of shutter system. So you can have this space, if it's raining, it's still usable. You could totally do that.
Mm-hmm.
That they come up and disappear, and then you can have them pretty sure there's a custom way of doing that if you really would like that. Anyways, put in the comments some of your ideas. What do you think? Would this work for you? Would this be of interest? Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and give us a couple of comments. You guys know we don't charge anything for our yacht tours. We keep our independence. We show you what we want to show you. And if you have something interesting for us to film, put in the comments, connect us with that brand. And if we like it, we'll show it to you. See you next time. Ciao. What? What am I doing wrong? Oh, this doesn't open.
I don't know, maybe it does.
No?
No.
No? Mm-mm. Okay. Okay. Let me do it one more time. Nope.
Okay, let's try.
Go open all the
All
way.
the way out. Go all the way in.
Nope.
There must be a trick to it.
Nope.